The returnees from Romania have a story to tell, one which many young Nigerians may never experience in their lifetime. The experience of a full-blown war and what it means to have a refugee status outside of Nigeria.
But if she wants to return, it's your DG that is new.
Weary from their travels and traumatized by the idea that they could have been killed in the war between Russia and Ukraine, these over 400 young Nigerians, mostly students, tell us what it was like to escape the conflict.
We're struggling, people were screaming, there was like a lot of tussle to get across the line. I even saw someone climb over people's heads just to get like into the border. It was like really very stressful crossing the Ukrainian side of the border.
It was chaotic because everyone was fighting within themselves and nobody wanted to be the last to go. So it was very tight, so everyone was practically pushing. There was a lot of stampede. I have joint pain, back pain.
The sirens were like ringing every day and every day and every day, so that didn't make us feel safe, my friends. So at a certain point we left. We went to the serious border, the border bordering Ukraine and Romania, and from there we were able to like cross, but it was terrible.
An overwhelming sentiment among the returnees is the poor treatment they say they experienced from the Nigerian embassy in Kiev, Ukraine.
We contacted them and we were like, we need like help. Like, what are we doing? What are we going to do? And they're like, students, take care of yourself, find a place that is safe. And that was strange to us because we were expecting that, maybe they will organize like a bus that would take all of us to like a border where we could cross from, but that was not the case. Maybe if the embassy in Kiev like gave like a special letter to all the borders, maybe Nigerians would have been able to pass easily, more like easily, but we weren't really getting like proper responses from them.
There's still so many questions about the impacts the war in Ukraine has had on people, but for these kids right behind me, they're just glad to be back home. Right now, they're going to be given a stipend by the federal government to ensure that they get to their respective destinations. A lot of COVID tests are going on right now, and they're hoping that these processes are done quickly so they can go back to their families. Kayla Megwa, Channels Television News.